I'm ready at all times. You know what I'm saying?
What it look like?
It look like ooey.
Yeah, okay.
Do it.
Sorry.
It look like come here, Neil.
Stop playing with me.
You look like one of them sexy mamas that be in Walmart just getting her little snacks and stuff.
That be me.
Yeah, that be you.
I don't do Walmart though. I like Target.
Nigga, you better do Walmart and get them deals and stop playing.
Target has deals, especially if you download the Cartwheel app.
Man,
The
Walmart got the fruit snacks for $2. Beloved, what you saying?
I like the bougie.
You bougie as hell. I could tell already.
No,
Ain't
I'm
even-
not.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
is.
It's the smartest and dumbest you ever heard.
Yeah.
You're not about to
Sipping
start
on
with
this
me.
brown with a brown skin. Cognac and caramel skins with time beard. Who you love, who you hate, well let's talk about it. The hottest topics and best believe we ain't going gothic. Hotter than the tropics, you looking forward, you know we got it. See the bigger picture, no microscopic. We the livest, know you tuned in. Yeah, we know you tuned in, nothing but a G thing. All we missing is juice and gin, tying up the loose ends. We ain't asked for your 2 cents. Special guests every single day and still no new friends. Calm down, youngin', I know you see that we run it. I promise that this ain't nothing compared to
How you
what's really
feel?
coming. Andre, I ain't talking 3,000, I'm talking drumming off
I'm
the
really
glass
good.
when I dunk it.
I'm in
It's
a good
geese,
spot
you say
today.
you love it.
Because I didn't relax all day.
Shoulders jiggy.
Can they hear us?
Not yet.
Okay. I just feel super relaxed today. Let me just reach a certain, maybe I should say all this. A certain level of peace. Let me just relax. It is what it is.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Hello.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
You know I'm jiggy as usual. You know I can never complain.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? But if things do get tight, I ain't say I ain't gonna do nothing strange for a piece of change.
You know what? You know what?
You know?
Not my God. No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. He comes through
Your God come through.
all the time.
You know, this pray for me part 2. You know what I'm saying? I got a
Amen.
lot to pray about.
Blessings on blessings on blessings.
Is that right?
All the time.
Mm.
Because he come through
What
all
you,
the time.
What you been blessed about?
Everything. I have nothing to complain about. My juju is he will be in the Walk Fashion Show.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, and then he got signed in New York.
What? You taking that trip?
Yes. What? You thought I wasn't?
I thought you did when you did it.
No. We're taking a trip in the end of June.
Wow, you out here just flourishing, putting a little jewel on.
Yes. And then personal, I'm just like in a spot of peace. Like, and it is everything.
A spot of peace.
Yes, peace. Like,
Serenity.
peace that surpasses all understanding. Like, it just feels so good.
Mm.
Yes,
I think
my
I do.
soul is happy.
Your soul-
my
I ain't got
soul.
a nigga ain't got sleep in about 3 days. This weather been having me acting foolish, beloved.
Foolish.
Yeah, I've been
I can
acting
only
foolish.
imagine what you've been doing.
What you mean?
Tell us about your activities. What have you been doing the last few days?
Well, I could say I had a total of probably about 5-6 hours of sleep. That basically sums it up. You know
You
what I'm
got no
saying?
stories for us? Because, the
Yeah,
last time
I
you was
keep
telling
a,
us
I
a
keep
story.
a story, man.
Talking about, it was a few years ago and it was the weekend
Man, that
before.
shit, man. Listen here, that was some time ago.
Yeah.
Back when I was
Nah. There you go.
I'm saved now though.
Today.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
I can't even.
I don't know about today though.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay, you going to start over tomorrow?
I might start over next week. Low-key.
Okay.
Yeah.
God will still be waiting when you ready.
Yeah, but it's all about getting baptized in the right waters. That's all.
The right waters.
The right waters.
Waters.
It's about getting baptized in the right waters. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
What
I
about
guess.
you? You got a man yet?
Oh, no, you didn't just put me out there
I
like
had
that.
to. What you
no,
mean?
you didn't. Why does the world have to not don't have no man?
Because you acting like
Jesus
paying
is
for
the
Martin
only
right
man
now.
for me. Jesus is the only man for me.
Wow, that means you need a cuddle and a good butt rub. Somebody to talk to. Something strong to hold you. You heard what Jill Scott said, making them grits.
You know what?
You just
You
taking
would
a
not
long
put my
walk in the
business out here
park.
like, no.
Yes.
No.
Look at your hat all sway. You shop at
This
Target.
this juju hat.
You low-key
I'm that
kind of
mama.
bougie.
No, I'm not. I'm not bougie.
You is kind of bougie.
I just think
What is your standard for a man? half a man, or even like just a little bit of a man? What's your stand?
Well, first and foremost,
he can't scam, right? We know that.
We know he can't.
The piece
scam.
can't hit,
he
right?
Can't,
right.
He
can't sell weed. Right. But what if? Go ahead.
Okay, so listen, anybody I even consider has to be a role model for my son, because I'm not just dating for me. I can't date a bum, and that's just like the standard that I'm setting for my son to be okay. You're not going to be a bum when you grow up. So I need you to be confident in who you are and know who you are and what your purpose is. I do ultimately need you to have a relationship with God, because there's no leading me or my ship if you ain't got no direction.
You gotta have faith. Right?
So and then I really you got to be a hard-working man. You can't be like I can't have no bum. I can't take care of nobody else's son.
Define hard-working, because what if
hard-working,
he getting up
like,
at 6 in the morning and he getting them PayPal accounts that he's scamming real good from 6 to 6.
Didn't we just say no scamming? Disclosure. This is not for the scammers.
What you
we
mean?
Can't do no scamming. I said it. A
role
model example. Then he better go work. Look, it's too many legitimate.
What if he want to get you them Louis V flip-flops?
I guess he better find a legitimate hustle.
Your pinky toe can flourish. What you talking about?
My pinky toe.
Yeah, that pinky.
You right.
Look here. I seen some bad pinky toes. Listen.
There are some
bad pinky toes.
Look, listen.
And ladies, quit getting your nails done and shit. And y'all got it's springtime. It's sea green and periwinkle season. And y'all got these deep reds and shit. What's going on?
Deep red. What's wrong with the deep red? But red is a classic color though.
Yeah, that when it's that time, you know what I'm saying?
When is the time then? Because I didn't know we had to have a season to wear red. Let us know when can we wear red.
You can't just pull off red with any goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying?
You can't, but
you can't. A lot of y'all can't pull off a lot of shit. Y'all need to stop.
No, you didn't.
Hold
on, you ain't.
Knowing y'all need to do about
you cannot be out here judging everybody. Listen.
I don't judge nobody.
People are comfortable in their skin. Just let them be. Some people should know better. Yes.
You know what? I think they should do better. Y'all check your home girl. That's what y'all ain't doing that.
Everybody ain't in a place to be checked though.
Y'all know Big Bone Brenda shouldn't wear no crop top.
That's what you putting on. Okay, because you can't be like, girl, I think you should maybe. Nah, she may be one of them that, she like to show a little skin, even though she don't need to show a little skin.
That means you should tell her for y'all step out.
But she may feel confident, and that's who she is. I got a friend like that. Mars, I know you watching.
Who the fuck is Mars?
Mars, it's a good friend of mine. Her name is Marla. And Marla loves...
She got good skin. What's her?
Marla has beautiful skin. She's a great friend. But Marla likes showing skin.
She got a body like Marty?
No.
What you mean? She like plus size? Was she a big girl?
No. Marla just a little wiser. She just a little wiser.
What you mean? Like, did she like Twix caramel?
Look, I didn't want to say older, but
oh, she an older woman.
Yeah.
Okay, she a little seasoned.
Seasoned. I say wiser.
She a little seasoned.
Well, no, I'm gonna say seasoned because just because they're a little up there in age, it doesn't mean they're technically wiser.
First and foremost, I like them seasoned.
What is up in age?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would say in 40s maybe, older than me. I don't want to say people older than me. I don't want to say people older than me. I just call them wiser.
Tell her we can watch Love and Basketball.
It doesn't make you old either because you're up in age. I just don't want to make you feel older by saying older than me.
Yeah.
So I say why? Yeah, season.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, beloved. We good. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What?
How's her nail beds right now?
Mars has a man.
She got what that mean to me? I'm just asking how her nail beds look, just in case I want to meet and greet, and I shake her hand. I want to make sure, okay, she got good nail beds. She may be a good woman.
I need you to be on your best behavior.
I'm always on my best behavior.
You are be cutting up day in and day out.
Listen, I'm a god. What you say? What you wanted to make?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Not
my god. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use this bed.
Now, my nigga Kanye is making America great again. Jesus Christ.
Don't get me started.
Jesus Christ.
Don't get me started.
The life of Pablo is making America great again.
Don't get me started. I feel like he about to drop some heat though, because I feel like the only time Kanye come out the woodwork is when something about to drop.
Did you hear the snippet though?
It's a snippet.
Yeah, he got a snippet. He got a snippet on some hot shit.
What he talking about?
He got a snippet on some hot shit. Him and T.I. got a song out right now.
Oh yes, because T.I. did make that post on Instagram talking about he a work in progress.
Yeah, Rap Radar.
In other words, pray for your brother. Pray for
DJ
Kanye.
Envy and all of them came through for her one time.
I hope so, and I hope they're really trying to work with him because he really in a as social media is calling it, a sunken place.
What you mean a sunken? The nigga was been in a sunken place since he had that Kardashian ass.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. He been a sucker place since he sacrificed his mother.
You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
You know,
Let's drop into conspiracies.
Let's keep
I
it
mean,
real.
I mean, but it's all about. I felt like
Some people don't like to open the door of conspiracies
What?
though, because it be so dark when you open it. You just
But you know
close
what
it
it
real
is
quick.
though? People don't want to deal with reality.
Yeah.
And the reality of it is, he sold his soul, and he haven't been right since his mother passed.
the nigga
Very true.
made College Dropout, beloved. I want the old Kanye. Back
I
in
want the old Kanye.
That-
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's before he did
That'd
that
be
dumb
so
stuff.
Kanye. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I like College Dropout, but that's before he did all that.
Late Registration was lit too.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga got classic albums, but
Yes, he does.
what I'm getting to is that mental health awareness aspect of it all. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
know he had a
He has
situation
lost
not too
himself
long ago where
completely.
yeah, you know what I mean?
He's definitely not the man he was when he first came out, when his mother was
I mean, yeah,
alive.
everybody changed. Don't get it twisted, but
yeah, that comes with growth, as you should.
Yeah, you should. You know, but we gonna pray for Kanye, just like you had to
Amen.
pray for me last episode. Jesus
It's
Christ.
okay. We're gonna
So,
bow
so
our
what do
heads
you
to
feel
Kanye.
about
Yeah.
mental health? You know, especially with black men. What do you feel about mental
Ooh,
health?
You know, that's a touchy
Do we
one for
need
me.
therapy? Do we
Yes.
need another outlet besides social medias and all of that, or a
Yes.
friend? What's the other alternatives or outlets you feel can help black people in general, black men and women?
I feel like therapy and personal development.
Mm-hmm.
But one must first say, there's something wrong with me and I
Right.
need help. And a lot of people will not say that.
Admitting your faults. and your
Admitting
truths.
it is because I can't make. I can. Pretty much. I mean, it's not saying that you're crazy. It's just like, for instance, I'm gonna use myself for example because I have a personal development and leadership coach.
I was just saying you building on that Mignana with your focus group, right?
Oh, I have an accountability group
Accountability
as well.
group, excuse
yes.
me, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So I started. Hold on. Rewind. Mental health, personal development. So
Right.
I have a personal development and leadership coach. Shout out to Linasia.
All
But she is working with me as far as dealing with some of the shortcomings that we tend to brush under the rug as time goes by. That we never really deal with them. These tend to be issues that they still come out, as we carry on through life, but because we never dealt with them up front and we continue to act like, they're not there, you have to admit, I ain't the best, but I can definitely fix it. And then you seek out help. Maybe a personal development coach may not be for you. Maybe you need to deal with you need to see a counselor first. Just map out all your issues and come at peace with yourself and then start, whatever, building on that. Whatever the case may be. Whatever is for you. But first, recognize you got an issue. And I think that the problem with black men is they won't do it.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Do women have problems as
Yes,
well?
we do. Did you say I'm seeing a personal development coach.
Well, what do you think, Zen?
So what is she working on with you? What's your problem?
Well, my issue is, and I'm going to be 100% honest, because if this is my live
You
over
better
here.
get on that live and speak that
want to
truth,
say hi
'cause-
to my live.
Hey, live.
Hey, live.
So what she's dealing with me is I have 3 prominent relationships in my life that I have never, with those people, I have had certain issues that I've never dealt with. One being my mother, my father, and my child's father. Okay. So there's a lot of healing within those relationships I have not dealt with. So I'm working with her to help build those first work with forgiving them for things they've never apologized for, they won't apologize for, but loving them from a distance. And then also building myself up in aspects of because I'm an entrepreneur as well, and a momager as well. So we're building and pretty much molding me so that I can be the best on all assets, on every platform.
With them issues, is it hard for you to get a man? Trust issues? Do you have that? Because it seems like that's what you have, love, trust issues.
I do. I do.
And I got it
I
myself.
do.
I was just listening to
He
Drake
just
Trust
analyzed you
Issues.
that quick. This Dr.
Yes,
Black
I
over there.
do.
Yes.
I do have trust issues because I feel that, and this isn't even just on, or it's in both of the relationships that are prominent that I was just speaking about, both my father and my child's
daddy,
father.
yeah.
Yes,
So
I
you
hate
have
saying baby daddy.
Trust
It sounds so
issues with
ratchet.
black
Men.
men.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes, because I don't like who likes empty promises. you know. I don't like being sold a dream. And I don't like, you know, don't give me, I feel like a man's word is bond. There's no way you should tell me you're going to do something and then you come up short, or I just have to accept that that's your shortcoming. What you're doing is you're molding me to understand that that's my definition of love. I have to take that. And no, that's not right.
Well, first and foremost, you know, I was just listening to Drake, Good Ones Go. And I almost shed one in the whip. I was like, Jesus Christ, I want to text that girl back who broke my heart. But I'm going to go ahead and just lay on another thigh, and hopefully that comforts me. Is that therapy in any way?
Yeah.
No.
That is therapy.
No,
It gotta be
it's
therapeutic.
not.
Ain't that part of your mental health? What you just talked about mental health.
Right, but let me ask you.
about to,
Listen, let me ask
about
you a
to do that
question.
to- you know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't never broke no heart before?
I don't know.
Yes, you have.
I
You
probably,
don't know.
I could.
Come
I
on.
could have.
What
I
about
could
you?
have.
Yeah,
That's a
I've broken
yes.
a
You feel
few
what I'm
hearts.
saying?
You have.
That's a
I
yes.
know I have broken a few hearts with me, and then they see me and they be like, oh my God, like, I really, really loved you. I was really in love with you. I put my time, effort, and energy and devoted that to you. But you as a person have to understand and know what love is and know what it looks like. Love don't look the same for everybody,
Exactly.
you know,
Jesus Christ.
at all.
Don't
And
feel the same.
You know what
either.
love looks like to me?
No, it don't feel the same. What it look like to you?
It looks like coming home after a long day to a box of Bunch of Crunch.
A box of
A box of Bunch of Crunch. You know what I mean? Like,
A
why
bunch
you
of
really
crunch.
A bunch of crunch. Yeah, the box of baddies.
You broke some hearts before?
Man,
Come. I know you done broke some. You
Listen,
think I broke some before?
I actually haven't though. I mean, if I have, hit me up. Let me know what's good. DM me right now. Hit the nigga up on the Snap, Cognac_Karma Scans, or
And
come
tell
on the
me.
podcast.
Did you
event
just
to
say
your
you
boy.
broke somebody's heart?
I have, man. You know what? That shit. I try to like escape through that sometimes.
Why? Deal
You
with
broke
it.
some hearts?
Deal
What you
with
mean?
it.
What you mean? Deal
One
with
thing
it.
I was just telling
Ask him
somebody,
that.
you have to deal with the hurt so you can move on.
Yeah, you can definitely.
Karma
That
Scan.
shit was years ago though.
She
It
asked
was-
me, did I break
Chris
some
Brown
hearts?
got the new Flame
No,
song.
you didn't.
So
No,
you can
He
get
does.
Did you,
your.
have you ever just reached out to her and was like, I'm sorry if I ever left you damaged or whatever the case may be?
I did that recently with a couple chicks because I
Well, that's
realized
what's
like
up.
you know what I realized though, it was like it was at one point in time like I wasn't really over my ex for real.
Okay.
Oh, let me tell you one story that fucked me up. Right? Let me tell you
give
this.
the
This is real
story,
fucked up.
The tea.
So I'm at a chick crib, right? And I'm on the end of the bed, you know, she rubbing on me, kissing on me and shit. We finna get into some action or whatever, right?
Some
So she
action.
playing some music, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of my when my ex was in college, like one of them like favorite songs, like 7th Street or Don't Stop shit. One of them with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm sorry, I'm a
And it
little
won't
old.
stop. Ooh.
Don't
Right?
quit your day job.
Yeah. So
Hello.
Yeah. So
Don't do that.
it was a little Trey Songz vibe going on. Then that song came on. I was just like thinking back on girl and thinking about just like a whole lot of memory lane
Did
shit.
you
I'm on the
stop?
end of the bed.
Back down
You ain't stopped,
memory
did you?
lane.
I stopped for I was
Really?
listen. I'm on the end of the bed. And I'm like,
Past your
Gotta hit it.
photograph,
and I'm like, yeah.
and it
Right.
made
I'm
me
like, chill out for a minute. She like, Thomas, what's wrong? You good? She trying to, move. I'm like, I can't do this right now.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Did you really?
On the end of the bed, bro, and she, you know what I mean? She stripped down. I'm comfortable.
Going through it.
You feel me? And I'm just
Having
thinking about.
thoughts.
She like, you okay? You good? I'm like, yeah.
Did you cry?
Damn near. Oh man,
Cried in the car.
He probably
I almost bust a tear booger out. I was
A
like, oh
tear
my
booger.
God, what am I doing right now? What's going on? I just couldn't do it that night. And she was like, well, you can stay here. We can just cuddle. Like, I gotta go. I put all my shit on. I put all my clothes on.
Did you cry when you got in the car?
The
Dot,
people
dot,
wanna
dot.
know.
We ain't.
I-
Did you
the
call the
people
girl
wanna know.
back? Whoever you was.
Nah. We wasn't even.
Remind
We
about
not
it?
really talking like at that time. Period.
No.
Yeah.
So no, he didn't call her back.
I ain't cried. Almost at the end of the bed though, when that song came on, everything was good till that song came on.
Did a tear come down your eye
Almost, my voice was cracking. I was
when
like,
you was crying inside?
I was like, I can't.
He cried. You made that, you cried.
Hey, what's in? Let me ask you a
Just tell
question.
And the tear didn't physically fall though. I
Have
was
you ever
like,
broke any hearts in?
God. This nigga Zen light skin. That nigga broke a heart. Look at this. This nigga light skin.
I don't know. I
Nigga
try to
broke a
keep
heart-
a good, relationship
Nigga, you
with
broke a heart
all
in
my
88?
exes. You know what I mean? I try to keep an open relationship, as best
You
as
broke
I
a heart
can.
in '88. Zen, you light skin.
Well, let me say this about people. Hurt people hurt people.
Hello.
Man, I don't know about that.
I don't.
No,
Well,
no,
that-
no,
that-
no,
That's
no,
that
no.
woman power.
No,
Karma Scan, that's that woman power.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
truth.
a
Hurt
woman
people
shit.
hurt people. Let me
That
tell you
is
that.
the truth.
Well,
Well-
I ain't never hurt no one at all.
You know what? I
You
can
know,
say
there
that
is.
since we're
Yo,
speaking
that-
about
that-
that
They're
middle
gonna be
thing.
doing
Go
altar
for
call
it.
tomorrow
Go for it.
morning. You
I
make sure
haven't
you
I
be
haven't
there.
hurt nobody
Say what?
They're gonna be doing
intentionally.
altar call in the morning. You make sure you
Altar
be
calling.
there.
You know what the best thing they came up with?
What?
block.
You just block them?
I block
Yeah.
everybody.
You just be breaking hearts and block.
block. That means you don't see their text. You don't get their call.
Phone calls and nothing.
I ain't got to hear none of the.
We're going to bow our heads.
But I
Father
think
God.
I might need prayer.
I
I think I need
definitely-
a lot of
Father
prayer.
God.
Jesus, please save
Lay
me.
your hands on me, because I'll block you in a minute.
Oh,
Yeah, his block game.
on
real
the broken
strong.
heart, that be the stuff
Listen,
that put them. That's
I'll
why
block
them
them in a
females
minute.
be on Snap and stuff. And you be having
Yeah.
the multiple episodes. 'Cause
I
they
know.
be
I don't know if
stalking
everybody-
people in the bushes. That's how
Yeah.
stuff. That
I
be
be
how that
stalking
stuff
niggas
happen.
now?
Who's
No,
talking?
who's
Stalking niggas?
stalking? First and foremost,
You know
not
you done stalked
not
that nigga
I.
IG page.
Not
one time.
I.
You never know.
Not
What
I.
about you, somebody? You don't stalk
I
someone?
see some
No.
nails. I see some nails.
I don't
on
stalk
that,
them
on
at
that
all.
selfie. Who
They
he with?
chase me, I replace them. If one won't do, go get two.
Hello.
Biggie, all right.
Uh-oh, wait a
Hello.
minute.
I
Karma
was
Skin,
reading
get on
an
that.
I'm
article
just saying.
about the proper way to date. He said that there was a counselor stating that a woman should not date or make herself monogamous in the dating phase. She should still continue to date multiple people until she decides to move forward with one of those guys.
That counselor got
So
the
should
hoes.
the
That's what
guy
that mean. Yeah, that
Do
counselor.
the same thing?
Y'all do the same
I mean, I'm
thing.
just saying, is it okay with you if your guy is dating multiple chicks while he dating you? That's all right?
Listen here, I said I read an
Yeah.
article. I said I read an
That
article.
was just the paper.
Right.
Like no, but no, I can. I feel like because if that's what I'm doing, first and foremost, I ain't got time to be dating multiple people. I don't understand how anybody else do. But I mean, if you are, then I don't feel like you can't point the finger at what they doing if you know you're doing the same thing.
Sure.
You got to be fair. You got to be fair.
Oh, that's good to you.
Shout
Say
out to-
woo until he
Woo
make
woo.
you feel that. Then everything changes.
You know what? You know what? It may. It may.
So if you had a friend and he just was real passionate with you and making you feel good, and he still you know, I don't want to be in a relationship. I just like doing me.
That's nice. You could do you without me. Because I ain't doing it.
Well, listen here.
First and foremost, you shouldn't just be giving up the cookie to any and everybody.
I agree.
And I'm not about to be giving them no cookie. And
Listen
you still
here.
want to go out and do
Spring
you.
is in, summer's approaching. They busting it open. What you talking about?
Who
They
a
busting it
day?
They busting it. I ain't saying
Not
all of
I.
them. I ain't saying all of them out here, but you know what's that season is
He
approaching.
right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Look at you.
Have you ever
my top
cheated?
done
No.
flew up. And
Listen,
the tension.
have you ever cheated before?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What
think
about
we
you,
are.
somebody?
Yeah.
So y'all cheaters. Wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute.
No,
What
Speak
we
for
not
yourself.
doing is
Back
listen.
it up.
We're not going around
They
thotting
fell
and
right into
bopping.
that one.
That's the difference.
And,
you know what I
women
mean?
cheat differently first
That's
and
the
foremost because we cheat when y'all falling short in other
Hello.
places. Y'all be doing this and then we need this. Y'all know we need attention. You can't give me no attention where you think I'm gonna go get it from somebody who
And it
who's
doesn't
gonna give it
necessarily
to
have
me.
to
But then that's not being loyal.
You're not
Okay,
being
but
loyal.
y'all don't be loyal either.
But
y'all
you know-
don't be thinking about loyalty
But-
when y'all laying down with her.
but
But we
listen,
gotta be forgiving.
you know one
because
thing-
men are
I ain't saying
visual.
that, but
yeah.
Men's not loyal.
Physical.
Period.
Women are emotional.
Exactly. We are emotional beings and we need that
Karma
attention.
Skin,
We
have
need
you ever
that
cheated?
time. We need that.
You said what?
Go ahead.
Have you ever cheated
Because
before?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump. Okay.
Yeah,
If you said no,
yeah.
I was gonna jump back
Why
to
would I
pray
lie
for me
about that?
part
Because you
one.
smooth, and it seems like you so smooth that you don't cheat.
I mean, I have, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be young, you be tempted, you feel what I'm saying? But we all grown, we learn, we
Very
evolve
true.
from that, you feel what I'm saying? So one thing about it, like you gotta really be you gotta be built for whatever karma come with that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm definitely built for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm alluding to, as far as that dynamic, you have to be healthy not only mentally, but like I say, spiritually and physically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you have broken relationships, oftentimes people never look at the other factors that go into that, as far as a broken home, broken relationships, like you alluded to with your parents, right?
Yep.
You don't realize that can be a generational thing. Nobody ever taught you how to deal with that. All you ever gotten probably was abuse physically, probably abuse
Yeah.
verbally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when niggas is out here putting their hands on chicks, that's probably all he ever seen be expressed from
Or
his
he never
mother
was
or his
taught
father.
by a man.
That's what I'm saying. Or you never been taught around real men in your life or just the women in your life to show you this is how you protect, to a degree provide. I can't show you how to be a man, but I can influence you how to deal with your
Exactly.
emotions on another
Exactly.
intellectual level. You know what I'm saying? Or a level that doesn't put you in a detriment as far as prison or domestic cases and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And women also have to learn that, yeah, we know y'all emotional beings or whatever, you specimens, sapiosexuals, whatever y'all call yourselves, feminists and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But all jokes aside, we've never even even as millennials, or even our parents' generation, even our grandparents to a degree, who taught you how to talk to somebody? Who taught you how to communicate how you really feel without yelling, without interrupting, without having my bias over how you feel? You know what I'm saying?
True.
My upbringing may be different from somebody else's.
Yes.
You feel me? So how, a lot of people don't read shit. Like you say, you read an article. A lot of people don't go to counseling. A lot of people don't talk to other people who deal with those issues professionally. You feel what I'm saying?
I was one of those people. So
Yeah.
I definitely understand.
So I really think it's a communication factor.
Yeah, because you don't want everybody. First and foremost, I love my church. I grew up in Word of Faith, but
Oops. Wow. All right. Nothing.
hold on now. What y'all got against Word of Faith?
Go with it.
Ain't nobody gonna talk about my bishop.
Okay.
That's dope.
That's
For real?
What is it?
Wow.
I don't like the opposition on this end of the table.
You know, I grew up in the church.
I think we all grew up in the church
you should finish your thought.
environments.
I don't know. It's a
Yeah, go for
little
it.
tension on this.
Ain't no
end.
tension.
But
No tension.
I don't feel. I feel like yes, counseling in the church is great in some aspects. Do I feel that should always be your Well, let's talk. Let me rewind. Counseling in the church needs to be redefined, remodeled, revamped. Yes, especially if you are in a smaller church. It seems like your
them niggas need therapy. You know what I mean?
Yes, they do. But I was opposed to going to counseling because I didn't want everybody in my business in the church.
Yeah.
And then also I didn't feel like I wasn't in a place where I felt like I knew I had issues. I was just like, man, oh well, keep it pushing, But when I finally did decide to go and say, in order for me to grow, I do understand I need to deal with certain things because I haven't healed in certain areas of my life. Then that's when I decided to do personal development. But I was very opposed to doing it because I didn't want to. My only form of counseling I've ever had has been in the church, and I feel like it was real.
It was just one dimension of help.
And I feel like I could have stayed at home and talked to God myself instead of coming to tell you. Maybe you could have gave me a little insight.
Yeah.
But my prayer with God, He can hear my prayer just as much as He's gonna hear this prayer. So I gotta stay at home for this.
Yeah, and what we really have to do, like I said, it's a communication factor.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever we might feel some kind of way, and these days, what I find very dangerous is when someone feels a way or get into their emotions or get into a situation, either with a significant other or, a guy or a girl per se, they go into social media with it. So you're expressing yourself. You don't want everybody in your business, but you got everybody in your business.
The whole world in your business.
That's not healthy.
That's because we haven't taught our children how to communicate, and we have not been examples of effective communication. I was not. I'm bettering myself, but I was not an effective communicator because anytime that I get a little upset or you did something I don't like, I'm automatically popping off. Like, nah,
popping off, or you might go into a vice.
Nah, because I'll pull up. You can block me all you want to. Open the door.
That's stalking.
Pull up.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it's not. That's visiting.
I thought that was gonna come
I
out.
was visiting you. I was visiting
When
you.
you're not visiting,
Stalking is when you in the bush. I ain't hiding. I'm at the door.
Okay.
Open up.
But listen,
What you mean?
that's still stalking.
Either you
because
gonna open this door or I'm coming in. I ain't stalking
That's
because
not
I ain't gotta
stalking.
hide.
No, that's
Stalking is
B&E.
hiding.
But what if
That's what that is.
pulling up
That's
unannounced.
the case.
How many
That's just
times
like-
we done got visitors unannounced?
I have.
Hello, I get in my
have.
family.
You
They
gotta
don't
call
call.
first.
They pull up. We outside.
Family.
Family
It's something
and
different.
friends.
Yeah, I ain't that type.
Unexpectedly, and I wasn't expecting it at all. And it was like, oh my God, I didn't even know you was here in town. And it's like, ooh, that was
What
stalking.
happened?
Mm-hmm.
It
Then you
is-
got to be a host all of a sudden. And
It didn't turn out well. You know what I mean?
uh-oh.
It didn't. It escalated into almost a super bad situation in itself.
Ooh.
So
You know you're going to have to get a tea. You can't just stop at the middle of the story.
yeah, it's too much.
Cheating.
Okay.
Way too much.
That's called cheating.
Yeah.
You know what?
Got caught.
Well, technically,
we don't
I was
cheat.
no.
Explain that.
Technically, I wasn't cheating. What happened was
Technically.
no, because I'm gonna tell you what the story was, and I'm gonna go like this. What happened was the guy that I was dating, we was together. I was in school and all this other kind of stuff, and he went out of town. And when I went in the bar, I was at the bar, and I don't go out that often. I may go out maybe once a month, twice a month. This particular time, it was my best friend's birthday, and we was going out every week. His friends called me. called him and was like, hey, your girl here and she in the bar.
Ooh.
Rule one, you a hater. Okay. Why would you call to sit there and say that I'm in the bar? Which he called me and said, well, what you doing? I said, well, I'm at the bar. He said, oh, okay, cool.
You
No
didn't
problem.
lie. You told him the truth.
I'm never going to lie. Liars is for people that's not grown enough to tell the truth.
Exactly.
Period. The man and or woman. Okay, so he's out of town. He calls me. He goes, we supposed to get married. I don't want to be with nobody that's in the bar. I don't want to have no kids with nobody that's in the bar. That ain't my thing. Okay? I said, well, technically I'm not really in the bar like that because between school, work, and the
You
kid.
don't go out often.
Right. He's like, well, I don't care. My friends think this. I said, oh, so you care about what your friends think. Not as opposed to what we got going on here.
Exactly.
I said, that ain't what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So he dumped you.
So he dumped me. Mm-hmm. So he dumped me, right? Which was cool with that. I don't want nobody who don't want me.
Very true. Over the bar, though, that sounds some insecurity.
My point, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was about to allude
And that's how that ended up happening. Once I stopped dating him, I started dating a guy that I used to date before.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that I was with, or my ex-boyfriend, he came in out of town, didn't know that he was even here. Came, and what'd he do?
Pulled
up.
See, he was a visitor. He wasn't hiding.
He
went
pulled
stalking.
up. No, that was a stalk move. Because how was that stalk? That's a stalker move to sit there and don't tell me that you're here and you've been here since.
But then
Monday.
he dumped
That
you
was
though.
a pull up
He
because
dumped you.
he thought he could still get
Yeah,
back in.
I ain't
Not
really mean
happening.
it, baby. I ain't
Once
really
that
mean
door-
it.
yeah, once that door
that's
closed-
mine, and I'm coming back to get some.
Not happening. Once
Just
the door
telling
closed,
you.
the door is closed for
He
me.
cleaned the house out.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And then it
Yeah.
kind of went from there. So, yeah, I don't play that. My thing is,
Don't.
we're not doing all that.
No.
What if you wanted to get that one last good hug and snuggle?
No, couldn't get that.
And play in your hair, look into your eyes.
Oh
and say,
my
No,
God!
this
And do
is-
all this stuff to
this-
get you back.
That's
I
not the stuff
ain't-
you
what
give
if
me
I
back.
ain't want you back?
You
What I just
can-
wanted to cuddle and tell you, you know what? I think
You could tell me that on the phone.
Man, F that. I need to cuddle with
Nah,
you.
you ain't cuddling with
eyes.
this.
You need closure.
I need that warmth.
That's your closure.
Your closure was when you said you didn't want to be with me no more.
Exactly.
Man, sometimes niggas be emo. What
out
we
your
talking
feelings.
about right now?
Get out
that
your
man,
feelings.
That man emotional. He in his feelings. I see
Yeah.
you at the bar, man. I don't know who dude was with the do-rag on, but I'm about to pull up.
Get out
That
your
was
feelings.
the man being emotional.
He was
That
emotional.
was
He
the
pulled up. He
That
was
was
making that
a-
Carl
a
Thomas emotional. He
insecurity.
pulled up.
That was very insecure. You don't say
feel-
stuff that you don't mean. That goes back
Hello?
to you sitting there saying
But
that.
y'all
Yeah,
women
listen
say
here,
things, some
but
things
it's-
y'all don't mean.
Sometimes we do,
Like-
but we women.
Here's the first
Oh,
thing.
that's
Oh yeah.
It's-
We're
hey,
more
hey,
emotional.
Chris, calm
Thank
down.
you. God made us to
You
be
know the first
emotional.
thing a woman
Exactly.
tell you that they don't mean?
What?
I love you.
Did you really just? I don't know.
And you know what?
You ain't never
I
said it and not
don't-
meant it?
Yes.
It-
Look, you can see all in her eyes.
Hit her with the Wonder Woman lasso. I gotta tell the truth. Need to sip after that one.
you know, and God is still good. So moving on.
Damn,
She
that's
just
deep.
plead the Fifth Amendment. Plead the Fifth.
I mean, you know, you
Either yes or no.
It's messy, yes, nigga. Anyway,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? All I know is
we already said I love you a few times, and I really love them people. So
I mean, it's one thing you have to love somebody, but to be in love is two different things. But you have to know the difference to differentiate the two. You can love somebody,
Exactly.
have love for somebody, and be in love with somebody is two totally different
I was
things.
about to go with that one.
True.
So
but
yeah, I've said I love you, but I ain't said, oh, I'm in love with you.
that's
There's a difference.
BS.
I got love.
That's
Double talk.
bullshit.
It's a difference. So you can say
So
I'm in
if
love
it
with
was
you.
flipped, it would be though, right?
No,
Because if you was to argue with your man,
Nope.
he was like, I never said I was in love with you, but
You
so
know
I
what?
never loved
Let me
you.
say
I
this.
love for you. I
We
got
as
love.
women don't ask a lot of questions all the time. I noticed that.
That's not true.
No, that is true. They ask the wrong questions. Do you
You
like
right.
me? How you feel about me?
Where
What
do
you want from me?
Bitches be
What do you
lying
expect
like
from
that.
me?
They look-
Hey,
Oh,
go ahead,
do.
Comma Skin. Get
they
on
be
them.
lying like that.
They probably do.
It also depends on the caliber of a female that you're dealing with.
It
Because I don't know
don't- see,
about
that's- let
everybody
me
else,
tell you
but I'm
something,
very
bro.
direct.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Because I'm going to hit you with what's your 3 to 5 year goals? What you about to
Niggas
do
might
with
even
your
not
life?
be alive 3 to 5 years.
You been looking.
You know what I'm
Might
saying?
not-
You
well,
don't
if
even know. You don't
living
even
the
know what's going to happen
lifestyle-
in 3 to 5 years. You can plan that out. You can always map
Very
that out.
true, and God will
But you never
always
know.
have the last say so. But
God
however,
Chicks be riding your dick
however,
good, and she making you an omelet in the morning. Next thing, yeah. So how you? What is your 3 to 5 year goal? You know what? Well, right now I need you to leave. That's what I needed you to do.
That's the
Not
next
me.
30-minute goal.
And you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
ain't
Like,
happening.
You know what I do?
You know what?
What you
Because
do?
everybody know their role. Everybody know their intent and their position. That's another thing when it comes.
They
to the
don't though.
communicating
You know
factor.
what?
They
That's the
don't know
difference.
that
They
they
don't.
Y'all be
They
really
don't know
listening
that.
to my this what back to what you was saying.
Right.
You know, this is just, for now. I don't want a relationship. People would do that for 5, 6, 7, 10
Listen,
years
listen,
without
man.
no ring.
At
And
all.
I be trying to figure, sis, what you doing with your life?
Nothing.
You want to be a wife or you want to be, something to hit?
But
You wanna be a piece of meat.
sometimes you can't
It
cry with
sometimes-
everybody and play
right.
jacket edge. Let's get married. You can't do
Right.
that with everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody
like
ain't meant to
it
get
is, though.
married.
Yeah,
I had a
so-
friend, listen, common skin. I had a friend recently tell me, I love you. I say this, wow. So she just recently asked me, she said, well, why you never tell me you love me? I said, I don't love you.
Yeah,
That's
honest.
honest. You gotta
honest.
respect
But
that.
that's the way
Ain't no
you
but.
said it, though.
So she said to me,
Like,
but
wow.
how
that's the
could,
harsh truth.
how did you supposed to
Yeah,
sugarcoat
boss,
it?
you said you was direct.
It's not sugarcoating it. It's
I don't love
You
you.
just said
I have
was direct.
I have feelings for you, but I'm not quite
Well,
there
I didn't
yet.
have feelings for her. We had
Oh.
one thing that we
Well,
had,
that's
and it was
something-
sexual.
that
And
was-
that's where it started. That's where it ended. I didn't want to lead her on to I love her because I know I didn't love her. I know I didn't want to marry her. And she told me, well, I don't think that we should be together. I
Well,
said, well, we're not
boo-boo.
together. I say, so I'm going to respect everything
is
that you
so
asked me.
mean.
No, it's
no,
not because you
it is.
No, it's
confuse. You
direct.
confuse my
That
baby.
is
Direct.
direct,
You
but
confused.
But you just
Jesus,
said
like
before
the way,
you listen.
the way
listen.
you did it though. You didn't have to
Listen,
be
you
like,
just said you was direct. So now that's letting me
Yeah.
know that you're not direct.
no,
because
but I am. But the delivery is everything. It's not about how you. It's not about
Listen.
what you
And
say.
that's-
It's how you say
you
it.
grown, right?
Yes.
I'm grown, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're not talking baby talk, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so here's my point. I don't love you. It's okay if you don't love me. I'd rather for a woman to tell me, hey, I just want to fuck you.
Okay, so what you tell her in the beginning to get her in the bed? Because I guarantee you.
That's what I told her. You want to know what I
No,
told her?
that's
Because I
not
guarantee
true.
you,
Go-
reeled her
listen,
in.
Do you really want to know what I told her?
What you told her?
I said,
She
did this
stepped
here.
up like-
I said, we can do a little light shopping, a light fucking, a light going in and out of town. I ain't looking for a woman. And if you can handle that, I'm your guy.
And most
she fell in
women
love.
hear that and then feel like they try to change him into
Very true.
he's going to fall in love.
I
with me.
agree.
I'm going to make him love
I
me.
And
agree.
anybody that knows me, I'm very forward.
Yes, he is.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
I'm
So she
very-
stepped into that one on her own.
And,
then.
and she
That's
told
what,
me,
That's what a lot of people do in general.
That's what I was
Even
gonna
dudes-
say.
dudes too
They don't take
do
things
that.
for face value. That's one thing I noticed
Yeah.
for women.
We don't
they
do
sit
that at
there
all.
And a man be like, I'm feeling you. Just what he said is that's it.
Just
He
wanna hang out.
feeling
Mm-hmm.
You. I just want to hang out. I think you're really nice, or I think that you're
Netflix and chill. That's what
Yeah.
that sound like.
Netflix and chill.
That's what
my
that sound
line.
like.
doing Netflix
Listen,
and chill.
with
Don't
that.
come my way that way.
that's cool.
But
we can Netflix and
but
chill.
you have to understand what it is that you're dealing with as
Yes.
a woman, and take things for face value for what it is, and you are the person that has to play that role.
Yes.
Men, they follow, even though they
And they'll
are,
do whatever you allow them to
my
do.
point exactly.
You know, you have to set that
How we get to
standard.
be
See?
followers? Where that come from?
Because you can only do so much. We
Well,
may
it's a-
lead you here and let you do this, and this, but it's only because we let you do that, not because you just, y'all
Well, it's
think
a-
y'all may be smooth.
That's
So when
a-
it comes to that, men, they follow.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying
Go
that
ahead,
you're not a
Thomas,
follower
man.
in itself. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Because men are leaders. That's just the way God made all of us to be leaders.
But it's a
naturally-
chase, though.
Yeah, it is. They love
Mm-hmm.
to kill.
Right. Men enjoy the chase.
Yeah.
But I don't know how we got to be followers, but okay.
You do. You do.
Huh?
You do.
What you mean? What you mean followers though?
Just what I said. I'm saying is just what I stated. If you throw a pitch at me, you telling me, oh, me and you, we just friends. Like he just sit there and said, I just want to do a little light shopping. I'm doing a light fucking. We're gonna do a little light going in and out of town.
Right.
This all it is what it is.
And we did all that. So I kept my bargain of the deal. There wasn't no feelings involved.
You caught the feelings, baby.
And she caught the
That's
feelings,
all
and
good.
she told me that she didn't want to talk no more. I said, fine, whatever you want to do, I oblige that.
And what happens with that
Call me the
is,
next morning.
before we wrap
Blocked.
This block.
And blocked her.
up. Before we wrap. I know I got you. Before we wrap up though, what? 10. Okay, Alice, I got you. Yeah, but the main point of all of this, we having fun. We chopping it up about a lot of different things. But end all be all, you gotta love yourself, trust yourself, be honest with yourself, build a relationship with
Absolutely.
yourself enough to get out here in this world and know what you want, know your intent.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
when you don't build those qualities or things within yourself, you'll always be lost and confused when you're dealing with other people because
Absolutely.
you haven't built that within yourself. You say you might love a guy. You don't know, you talking about the love or in love. Well, nigga, is you in love and love you? You know what I mean? You want stability from a person. Are you stable emotionally, financially, and all these things in yourself? You also you have to reciprocate. You know, you have to give what you want to get. You know what I'm saying? So if the things that you want outside of a person, either dating or y'all just fucking, this, that, and third, you have to be strong enough and resilient enough in who you are as an individual. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to get out here. You got mixed feelings. You got mixed emotions. Everybody go through their phases where they do shit here and there. Don't get it twisted. But at the same time, when you want something stable and solid, you got to be stable and solid within yourself. You got to be able to say, this is who I am. This is what I am. This is what I want. And this is what this may become as well. You know what I'm saying? We have to be mature enough to communicate that. But when you don't know that yourself, when you look in the mirror and you ask yourself them same questions you'll ask another motherfucker before you date them. Seriously.
A lot of people broken though. They won't.
That's what I mean. Fix yourself, heal yourself. Don't you want a nigga that believe in God and all that good shit like that?
Oh,
you need to build. You know what I mean? You need to build that relationship with yourself. Ask them 10 commandments of yourself. Command something out yourself before you command it out somebody else.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my direct approach when it comes to life. And sometimes I cut people off on a female level for the simple fact that, you know what, I ain't ready for you. This is what you want. This is what you want out of me. I had a conversation with you. I'm not really on the phone person. I like to see a person, and you gonna feel what I'm gonna say to you. And you know what? Listen here. I like you. You're a good young woman. I like what you got going on. I'm not ready for that. I can't even offer you what you really want for real. So I'm gonna do you a favor, just being in a mature state of mind and knowing how I move for real. I ain't even about to fuck with you like that. I ain't about to play with your feelings, play no games with you. You know, I'm a real passionate dude. So sometimes for me, it be for me. Cause I know I'll catch a feeling or two when I'm rubbing your pinky toe. You know what I'm saying? When I'm just rubbing it like that, I really might like it. Then I just be like, you know what? Let it simmer for a week or two. Then a month or two go by. Then you look up like, damn, we in the bed. This is about the 15th date. Do you like me for me? He's asking them kind of stupid ass questions because you in your feelings. You know what I mean? Then you got to step back and say, you know what? Before I want to get serious or even inquire about being serious, let me reevaluate the situation I had. Be direct, be open, to the discussion, be open to the criticism, constructive or not. And you move forward with that. You know what I mean? Whether you hurt my feelings or I hurt you, we know that we got to understand it and we got that mutual conversation out the way. I know how you feel. You know how I feel.
Very true.
And that goes back to mental health. You're not playing with people's emotions or their psyche. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You're giving them the honest truth. You're giving them that direct communication variable. You know what I'm saying? You're not playing with people's games. You're not playing with people's money. Motherfuckers got families, bills to pay, goals to achieve. You know what I'm saying? So life is all about having the right circumstance within yourself and in your life before you bring that opposite sex into your life. You know what I mean? Especially, I had to learn really how to move like that, dealing like dating chicks with kids too. I was kind of new to that. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm respectable enough and been raised around like my family well enough to know like, yo, I'm on your time. I tell every chick this. I know you work hard. I work too. I got things going on. You do too. I'm on your time. Let me know when you available. I know you got to find a sitter, or if you single, you might have something. You doing what you doing. You living your best life. Ain't that what they call it? You know what I'm saying? So what I'll do is always keep it respectful in that manner. Hit me up when you available. Hit me up when you free. I might send a text with an emoji or 3. How good morning. You know what I mean?
A 3.
Or 3, yeah. You know what I mean? But all in all, it's just about being respectful of people's time, space, and respecting how they feel. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, you know how a person feel about you kind of within the first 5 or 10 minutes. Just off the energy, the vibe you get, like, yeah, this might could be something. It's cool people. We might could date here and there. We might could fuck here and there. You know what I mean? We might could take a trip here and there. We just like take a trip here and there. This, that, and the third.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do that.
You know what I'm saying? But you got that vibe off Bill, and if you really feeling me, time goes on, and we build a good rapport with each other.
Shop good.
We can do all that. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be direct in how you feel as that time goes along, because what you felt at the beginning may not always lead to in the middle or near the end. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like as a community, when I say as a community, Black people, we don't practice any of that.
We don't know.
That's what I'm talking about.
We weren't taught it.
We weren't.
We weren't taught it.
But we know that we don't know.
It starts
we still
with the
don't want to
kids.
know.
It starts with the kids.
Yeah, and that's a level of ignorance that we all have to break a cycle within our families to say,
if you look at what they doing now, they shutting all the recreation centers down. They shutting all the schools down.
I've never seen nothing like it. Even when I was coming up, we had the YMCA's, a lot of playgrounds.
We don't have none
You
of
know
that
what I'm
no more.
saying? It was other outlets for kids to do.
They taking
kids,
the schools away and building prisons. And we have an organization, Versatile Sports, where we're trying to give back to the kids where they can get away from the video games and get social skills and learn how to interact with other kids. Because nowadays, kids don't interact because they either doing this right here.
They have no social skills
It's
whatsoever.
Millennials. That's the generation. So, yeah, we are. And also we have a event that's coming up. So we're looking to have your kids come out ages 10 to 14 at the Ernest T. Ford Fieldhouse May 4th. It's Versatile Sports, Arts, and Recreation. It's all-nighter. It's going to be a lock-in from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. So if you want to get rid of your kids for a few hours,
I know that's
and
right.
then when they come home, they're going to fall right asleep because we're going to have them up for 12 hours doing all type of activities, 3-on-3 basketball, video games. We got a hip-hop performance, guest speakers. So you can contact me, Zen, at 313-554-6427. You can contact him, Gerard, at 248-836-7111. You can contact her, Samaya, at 313-737-8005. That's my shameless plug. Versatile Sports.
And what I really love, before we wrap up, man, it's always about giving back to the people, giving back to the communities that you don't even realize, you might have helped destroy in a way, but when you're conscious enough, when you're stable enough, when you've matured enough, it's always about the rebuilding phase.
Right.
So when you're rebuilding your life, man, always put the reflection out to the youth or even to the elders that you can rebuild something in your community, to your neighbors and to the people, regardless of race, color, or creed. And I really love that, foundation you guys are building, the nonprofit. And, it's always about giving back, beloved. That's all we want to do.
Absolutely.
And to the big girls out there in the world, I might start a nonprofit called Hugs and Love. You know what I mean?
Just all the big girls?
All the big girls, man. All the big girls with nice bosoms who can just give you a good hug and tell you God bless. That'll make a nigga's day. You know what I'm saying?
It might make their day.
They make their day.
Girl
had a young man. He was going through so much, and I gave him a hug and told that young man, you be safe and be with God. And he, that shit life changing. We gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we got to.
Hugs and love.
That's the next nonprofit.
That's the next nonprofit. You give me a hug, show some love, and God bless. You know what I'm saying? And
we
you
need more love.
Yeah, just it's all about giving love and giving back to the community.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna reach out to Hugs and Love. All the Godivas and Caramel Skins, Hugs and Love. Please email me at what's the email? Hugs and Love at what? Gmail?
Gmail.com.
We gonna do Gmail. We gonna do we gonna do it at Gmail. We ain't gonna do Yahoo. They servers be crashing sometimes. We gonna do Hugs and Love at gmail.com.
Come on, get a hug.
Come on, get a hug and some love. And we gonna pray for y'all out here in the world. That's right. Hugs and love. You might need a hug and love.
Okay.
And ladies, we might get some niggas. Okay. We might get some niggas who working out real good, all buffed up. Give y'all some hugs.
Okay, well, I could be there for that. I could be there.
That's good for you.
I'll make time for that.
Girl, his biceps, he had on the V-neck.
You know what? I will be there for that. I will support.
You gonna support?
I will support.
Okay.
The hug and love?
Yeah.
Hug and love.
They want them a Michael B. Jordan to give him a hug one time.
We got some good bodybuilding. We're going to have some good bodybuilding. I will be there for that.
Thank y'all for tuning in. This is the Ignorant Intelligent Podcast. Pray for me part 2. Lord knows I need a blessing and all that good stuff. So if you want to baptize and get
in the right waters.
In the right waters. I need to get in the right waters. Please contact me at hugsandlove@gmail.com. Thank you. This is Ignorant Intelligent Podcast. Go ahead, wrap it up, Allison. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Wait, so I got a question because I won't be able to make this one. I have a brother who is 12.
Okay.
Yeah, we got sex education class. People talking about.
But they need it, though.
Listen, it's
Don't
telling
be
them
scared.
about all
You're
the
12 here.
diseases, and
No.
that's gonna deter them, trying to deter them from even trying to go out and have sex.
This the smartest and dumbest you ever
The
heard.
birds and the bees, like I'm trying
But it's not about the birds and the bees. That's you know what?
And they talk
Listen,
about it.
let me say this to you. You remember when you was in high school? They had that. They had that. Sex education. They don't have that no more.
Well, let's talk about it. The hottest topics and best believe we ain't going gothic. Hotter than the
Yeah,
tropics.
Detroit public schools don't have that. They cut a lot of
See the
programs
bigger
out.
picture, no microscopic. We the livest. Know you tuned in. Yeah, we know you tuned in. Not the
Hugs and
G
love.
thing. All we missing is juice and gin. Tying up the loose ends. We ain't asked for your 2 cents. Special guests every single day and still no new friends. Calm down, youngin'. I know you see that we running. I promise that this ain't nothing compared to what's really coming. Andre, I ain't talking 3,000. I'm talking drumming off the glass when I dunk it. It's geese. Just say you love it. This that ain't the red. It's true life.
Yeah, so we're gonna have more lock-ins like that. We also will be sponsoring some basketball leagues at that same location. So the whole nonprofit is sports, arts, and recreation. So we got some drama classes coming up. That's the facility that we're gonna start at that field. So a lot of other activities coming up. We got the summer camp this year.
Okay, and what's the summer camp? Like, what do y'all do in the
It's
summer
gonna
camp?
be from K through 8th grade.